Title echoes in the stillness. It started like any other Tuesday. Rain, lukewarm coffee, and the lingering scent of desperation clinging to the walls of St. Jude's Psychiatric. I'm Detective Miles Corbin, and I specialise in the unsettling, the kind of cases that make you question your sanity, which, frankly, is becoming a regular occurrence. My current obsession was Elias Vance. Comatose for 6 months after a brutal attack, he was a ghost in a hospital bed, a puzzle wrapped in a coma. The doctors called it dissociative state, but I smelled something else, their carefully constructed lie. The medical team had been feeding him a steady stream of calming audio, classical music, nature sounds, the occasional gentle voice reading poetry. Standard procedure. But Dr. Ramirez, bless her meticulous soul, flagged something odd. Elias was responding. Not physically, of course, but his brain activity monitored through EEG spiked when certain sounds were played. It was bizarre. We started experimenting. We played recordings of the crime scene, the muffled screams, the screech of tires. Elias's brain went wild. We played snippets of conversations from the victim's phone, replaying the last calls made before she died. His EEG readings went off the charts. It was like he was reliving the event. Then Dr. Ramirez introduced something completely unexpected, a recording of a child's lullaby, a simple, almost forgotten tune. Elias's brain reacted violently. The spikes were the most intense I'd ever seen, and that's when I realized it wasn't just the crime itself he was remembering. It was a perception of it. We started analyzing the patterns in his brain activity, comparing them to the crime scene photos, the witness statements, everything. It was like a fragmented code, and Elias's dreams were the key. I began to see details I'd missed. The way the attacker's shadow fell across the rose bushes, the faint scent of lavender mentioned by a neighbour, the specific angle of the streetlight. The lullaby, it turned out, was the attacker's favourite song. He'd sung it to his daughter before she died. The attack wasn't random. It was revenge. A twisted, obsessive pursuit of justice, or perhaps simply madness. I pieced it together slowly, each neural spike revealing another piece of the horrifying puzzle. We apprehended him a week later, based on the EEG data and a detailed reconstruction of the attack, all thanks to the echoes of a man trapped in his own nightmare. It was unsettling, deeply unsettling. I left St. Jude's that evening, the rain still falling. The scent of lavender lingered in my mind, a reminder that sometimes the truth hides not in the physical world, but in the silent landscapes of the human mind.